2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Surely it's going to.
And Rich, what a start. Coming out of the gates very hot after opening up with an eagle.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And now that finds him in first place. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, well played. "19 feet to the cup. Oh, what a great stroke. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Currently 14 under for the event. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot into the third. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Like the look of this one. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And down it goes.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, absolute stunner.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Outstanding approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Little birdie look in here.
If it's up, it could be in. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Oh, yeah. A shot of the day.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Quality shot, that one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ooh, right by the hole. That'll sting a bit. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. I like the look of this. That will work. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Looking really good. That's inside the range.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
From around 170 yards here.
1 extra club required to this elevated green.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
That was a narrow miss. Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. Time to head back out to the action at the 11th hole. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, what a super shot.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. We've reached the beginning of the back nine. The tee is yours at the 10th.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Looking good so far.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. He's currently sitting in first place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 11th. Yeah, that one will play. And here we are with the third shot. That's tiny. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
Oh, they were just feeling this from the get-go. That is how you do it. Phenomenal stuff. What a putt.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That one should find the surface.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Putting for birdie here. And that's 8 birdies today. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
This should play. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. This looks good. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's pretty tidy. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Currently in first position. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. A birdie putt awaits.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Looks good.
Beautiful shot. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Oh, you've made it. What a play. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Here we have a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. 8 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, what a stroke. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, it's in the hole, and for birdie.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
That was a beauty.
Gotta like their chances from there.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
This is on a great line.
And that will do it for this player today.